So I put rate of return on an investment here. It fits for any one of simple interest, compound interest, or annuities. I think it works on annuities too. Okay, but it seemed like a good place to do it. So imagine I'm gonna just maybe invite you to a seminar and feed you pizza and talk about this amazing guaranteed investment opportunity, and I guarantee that you are gonna earn $250 in interest. Sounds good, right? Okay, what other questions might you want to know? Think about that. Maybe even pause the video for a sec and write down what you think. Well, there's me. There's two things I probably want to know. I'm going to trust you. You're going to trust me because I'm that trustworthy person. It's guaranteed. So you're going to get the $250. What do you want to know? Well, first thing I want to know is when. When am I going to get this? How long is this going to take? Am I going to invest my money now and get my $250 next week? Or am I going to invest my money now and 50 years down the road when I'm dead and my son gets the inheritance, he's going to get $250, right? When? How long is this going to take? And the other thing is maybe going to be, how much do I need to invest? If I give you 10 bucks and you give me $250 at the end of the week, that's an amazing investment. If I give you $100,000 and 10 years from now, you give me an extra 250, like, seriously, right? So one of the ways to measure this, to be able to compare different types of investments, is to do the rate of return. Now, this one actually cheats. It doesn't talk anything about time, but it does compare the amount of money you invest and your interest. So you can at least compare that. You don't want to be comparing two things at the same time. And there's a bunch of different formulas. And it depends on the information you have or how your brain kind of works. But basically, the simplest one, it's the interest divided by your original investment over 100, or sorry, times 100. And it has nothing to do with time again. So let's look at which of these. So just by looking at them. All right, so I bought an ounce of gold in 1985 for $324, and it's now worth $18.63. I paid an entry fee for a friend in a poker tournament, and she gave me $6.75. Okay. Or I invested $2,000 and I have earned $8,500 in interest in 30 years. I don't know which one's better, right? Maybe this one's better because it's the most. Let's figure it out using the rate of return. Then we can compare them. So I've seen the BA people use ROI, return on investment. Is okay, so let's see how much, oh, now let's see. This one doesn't talk about interest, but it does give me the amount at the end and the amount at the future. Amount at the end and the amount in the past. There we go. So 1863 minus 324 divided by, and it's always the amount at the start. Yeah. 1863 minus 324, 1539 by 324. Oh, I forgot the times 100. Oh, and I lost here too. Okay, so I'm going to divide by 324. And I'm going to actually multiply by 100 too. So 475%. That is pretty cool, right? But it also took, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, this one, I paid my investment, and what did I get out of it? Oh, better use that one. That makes the most sense. All right, so I had 675 at the end, minus 100 over 100. All right, so that's going to give me 575, whoops, times 100 over 100 times 100. Well, that's going to give me 575%. So that's a pretty good deal. So my return on my investment there is 500%. And let's look at the last one. Now, this one specifically says I earned in interest. So let's use a formula that has interest in it, right? Because these ones I had to actually figure out how much I made. And my original investment was 2,000 times 100. All right, 8,500. Oopsies. Divided by 2,000 times 100 gives me 425%. So, I don't know, which one do you think is the best investment? This one looks pretty good. I mean, it's got the highest rate of return. It happens fast, but I'm not sure that you can guarantee that could happen every time. Anyway, end of the video.